Hello, I'm Alex Amies. I'm going to explain the NTI Reader Chrome extension and give a demo. What is the NTI Reader Chrome extension? It is a Chinese English Buddhist dictionary. You can use it to look up Chinese Buddhist terms and Chinese terms in general with simplified or traditional Chinese text or Hanyu pinyin to find the English equivalent. It also includes a base Chinese English dictionary with many Chinese literary Chinese and modern Chinese terms. You can do multiple term lookup if you're not sure where the verb boundaries are. That is, if you're not sure where the Chinese words start and stop, since there's no spaces between words in Chinese text. You can also do reverse lookup based on English terms. Common terms can be found by reverse lookup with the Sanskrit, Pali, Japanese, or Tibetan equivalent. It's a multi-dictionary framework, so it currently includes two dictionaries, the NTI Reader Dictionary and the Foregone Shan Humanistic Buddhism Glossary. Like the NTI Reader website, it has similar functions for looking up and analyzing text, but it can be installed as a Chrome extension, which helps you stay within the flow of a Chinese document to avoid the need to switch back and forth between pages to look up terms. How to install and use the extension. In Chrome, go to Extensions, Manage Extensions, open Chrome Web Store, search for the NTI Reader and install it. The extension package includes a dictionary. It takes about 10 seconds to load and initialize the indexes for the dictionary. Use it by selecting text on a page, right-clicking, selecting Lookup with the NTI Reader. Let's see a screenshot. Here it is. I've selected the text. That text that's highlighted, right-clicked, and you can see the Lookup with NTI Reader added to the context menu. When I clicked on that, this pop-up occurred. Yao Qin, and a little bit of text there that is a bit chopped off. We can see how to avoid that problem and get more space a little bit later. You can also look up with an English equivalent. Here's an example, the term meditation. And when I click on that, I'll find several Chinese alternatives for the word meditation. Da zuo, ding, qian xiu, qian na. Here's an example of looking up a term based on the Sanskrit equivalent, agama. And there are the Chinese terms for the word agama. If you need more space, you can bring up the NTI Reader extension in its own area. You can do that by going to the jigsaw icon there, clicking on Extensions, finding the NTI Reader extension and clicking it. It'll bring up this little window, and click on that link there to bring it up in its own tab. And that will avoid the need for reloading it when you need to come back to it. Of course, you can do a similar thing on the ntireader.org website, but you can use this even when you're offline. Let's have a look at a demo before we look at the tips here. So let me just reload this page here. This is a page from Marcus Bingenheimer that lists the translations in European languages for the Chinese Buddhist canon. And it's organized by Taisho number. So here's Taisho number 1. And the text that I'm interested in here is Yo Xing Jing. Let's look at that term. And we can see here the context menu, look up with NTI Reader. Sometimes I've found when I've got a lot going on my computer, it doesn't come up the first time I try it, so I haven't checked it a second time. At the moment, I'm recording a video which is competing for my CPU processor power. There is the term Yo Xing Jing. And also here, let's see how to install the extension now. I will go click on this extensions icon or on this ... here, go to Tools, Extensions, and open the Chrome Web Store. And there it is. I can search on NTI Reader plugin and it should be there by the time you see this video. Now, let's see how to use it if we need more space. Suppose we need more space, and here is the Guangshan Dictionary of Buddhism, which is a Chinese dictionary. And you may need to look up a number of things in this dictionary. So, because there's a lot of technical terms in here, so suppose we highlight that text and we want to look it up. We can do that. But we can also, just the same as we saw with Marcus Bimmenheimer's website, we can also go here, click on NTI Reader here, and this pops up. And we'll see there this link here, which we can bring up so we have more space. And so we don't have to go, we don't have to wait for it to load again. We only have to wait for it to load one time, which takes about 10 seconds, and it will show you the status here. The dictionary is loaded. I can click that, and there are the terms in the dictionary. We go back to tips here. So it's new, there may be bugs. As you can see, it does take a little bit of time to initialize the extension and load the indexes, but those are what allow you to look up the words with different equivalents, simplified, pinyin, traditional, etc. Those just take a little while to initialize. And so if you doesn't work for your first time, just try it again. And let me know if you do hit bugs and you cannot get to the bottom of them. My email's on the, there'll be a contact email, and you can always find it on the ntireader.org website. And for developers, it's open source. That is the open source website. Feel free to clone the project or go to the download folder and download the extension and install it into Chrome in developer mode. And if you have another dictionary, you can add it in here, so you can have even more dictionaries, and it will merge the dictionaries together. You can add yours by editing this config.json file inside the extension. Thank you.